that's a good request. Hello, Eng. How you doing? I might not start with that, but I haven't played that song in forever. Hello, Mr. Cordian PL. How you doing? Hello, Danny Games. Thank you. I'm probably not going to talk much because I just want to play. I don't want to dwell on it too long, but I mentioned in the comments of my most recent covers that I am moving soon. This piano hopefully will not be going anywhere. You won't have to like part ways with it or anything. And hopefully I'll be able to play this piano again in like a couple of years. I'll still have I'll get an electric keyboard where I'm moving, so covers will still happen, but I wanted to do a piano stream since it is probably going to be the last day for a while. I'll be able to play on this one. Nice, Cordian. What are you cooking? I recorded something today. I recorded a cover, kind of to mark the occasion. I'll probably upload it like tonight. I don't feel like uploading it right now. I think I got probably 3 or so hours to stream. I'm hanging out with some friends in the evening, but I had the afternoon free. I'm done with. I was working at a particular job, and my term was like for 1 year. I had my last day on Monday. I am free. Wasn't the biggest fan of that particular employment opportunity, but I'm out now, and I have a decent amount of free time until September 21st, which is when I move. So just fries. Let's go. Put the fries in the bag. So yeah, if you guys have any requests, feel free to drop them. Might not take all of them. There's a few songs I want to play for sure, and then I might just like screw around. I do want to take Eng's request, but I might do that. I might not start with that. Thank you, Saga. How you doing? Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be big life change. It won't be a permanent move, but a lot of stuff to look forward to. Absolutely. New chapters, new beginnings. Yeah. On your guys' end, I do want to still stream after I move, obviously. I'll be in a different time zone, so my streams might actually start earlier for you guys. It might be good for a lot of viewers. I know I usually stream pretty late. TV World? Okay, that's another good option. I'll start with a pretty high energy one, because, again, what I like doing on these streams is just starting up by playing all the songs that I've covered since the last stream, which is only 2 songs. I covered 13 AM, but that's like more of a keyboard cover. So what I'm going to start with here. It's 10 p.m. now, nice. I've heard really good things about Outer Wilds. I feel like I would like it, I just never got around to it. I would be interested, though. I'm just going to start playing. I'm going to start blasting. Sky. Yippee. 71, OST 71 from Undertale, yeah. Sky's running. Better go catch it. Hello, Expo Marker. Should play before you get spoiled. I think you have to go in knowing nothing, but it's knowledge-based games. Yeah. I know, like, the basic premise. I think there's, like, a time loop element, and it's in space, but that's all I really know. I get annoyed when people tell me to go into a game knowing absolutely nothing, because why am I playing if I don't have a reason to think I'd like it? Is the music good? That's always a good reason to play a song. Play a game. Thanks, guys. Yeah, this was a very fun cover to make. It was very difficult, but it was very fun. This was one of several covers I wanted to cover while I'm still in this condo, because I needed the city and the sky in the background. It wouldn't look right otherwise. I shopped around for some sheet music arrangements. I usually go with Whoopie. He's always my go-to. He's my guy. But I looked around for some other arrangements, and this arrangement by Steelce, it's Steelce. Making all these Deltarune covers, I'm familiar with all these people on MuseScore who always make like Deltarune arrangements. You got Whoopie, Xiao Gross, who has the same name as me but isn't related to me at all. Ophiuchus Steelce, I think SPH Aspinall or something. I bounce around and use like their arrangements based on whichever one I like the best. This arrangement by Steelce is incredible because it has like you can only just barely hear it in the actual song, but this arrangement has like these little like melodic runs in the right hand, like those like little they're not necessary, but they really round out the song. They add to that like just adventurous, like frolicking spirit that the original song has. So I knew I had to go with this one. I took some elements from Whoopie arrangement, like Whoopie arrangement has like the left hand like in this octave the whole time, so I just went with that. So I knew I wanted to use this arrangement, and then I just sat down for like at least 3 or 4 hours last week, just trying to get the fucking left hand down. Because like when I was learning the song, it just felt natural to do. Like, that felt natural to me, but that's the actual rhythm is. So I could not get the hang of that and like syncing that up with the right hand. It took forever. But eventually I was able to get it to a state that I was happy with. This fucking part. Fucking impossible. That pissed me off learning that. But I think it sounded good in the end. I sat down to record this, and then like literally like the next day I got like chewed out at work, and it was really bad. So I was almost like, do I want to upload the recording I got? Because I don't want to associate that recording and that cover with getting chewed out at work. But I was like, I don't really feel like we're re-recording, and I think I did a really good job in that take. People really agreed. They really liked this cover, so I'm glad it all worked out. Music's great for Outer Wilds, nice. I haven't actually like tried playing it, but I saw it was for like it was for 4 hands, 2 pianos, so that could be like a fun duet cover. The fries already. That's crazy, Saka. Yeah, I'll get to TV World in a second. But yeah, so I wanted to cover this song because, like, you know, it really embodies that sense of like the last fun adventure. Felt very like thematically appropriate for me moving and stuff. It's very good, very very good song. Pedal Dance when eventually. I'm sure I'll cover. I mean, I like Pedal Dance. The opinion I gave in my OST stream is, like my OST tier list stream, is that I feel like it played too much in the chapter, so I got a little sick of it by the end. It is a good song though. There are a few more songs in Chapter 5 that I know for sure I want to cover. PD Mimi Magic is one of them, and Flower Man as well. Then any other ones would kind of just be bonuses like Pedal Dancer, Thousand Cafe Zukan, or Walking Home. Songs that I like, but I'm not like super duper prioritizing. The Cooler Show, Andy. Shows. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. The people on MuseScore are working hard. I gotta reward their efforts. I might play this again later because it's a fun song, but I can do TV World. I feel like Undertale track 71 is a very emotional song, so I want to build up to it. Carnival goes hard, I agree. Night Margin popped off. Last piano stream was a lot of fun, but I felt like I talked too much and I didn't play piano as much as I wanted to. I might just be going. How long do you play piano? Do you mean like how long have I been playing? For like 20 years at this point, which is crazy. How long are my like playing sessions? I don't know. Could range from like 30 minutes to several hours in one sitting if I'm motivated enough. Don't underestimate the ADHD like hyperfixation mode. Also play piano, nice. That's awesome, accordion. Yeah, that song, track 71 of Undertale, it's my favorite song in the game. GG. Hello, Acorn Tales and stuff. Oh shit, are you Acorn from Fender Streams? Oh, let's fucking go. Um, long story short, my good friend Fender on Twitch, he's like a VTuber. He plays games. Go check out his streams. Fender Fox BT. Acorn is a regular in his chat. Good to see you. Good to see. Hell yeah! Glad you can make it. We're playing some piano. A lot of Undertale and Deltarune. If anyone has song requests, they can drop the requests. I don't know. I don't promise I can play them. Nice, Danny. Nice. Yeah, TV World, incredible song. I think I like its TV time more, but I think TV World is a better representation of what Chapter 3 is. I really like the hip shop section. Maybe I'll play that part again because it's fun. And the Man of the Ancient Lyrics for it are really good. Like. Oh, it's good. I mentioned before that I don't really want to cover Chris Piano Waiting Room because I feel like it's too personal a song for Chris. But this is basically my cover of that song. It's I kind of try to channel the emotions of that song in like the hip shop section of this song, and the arrangement I went with for this one is by Xiao Migros. I really like how they did everything, but one of the pages that I use is from a different guy, Rocco Diavino, because he did the very awesome thing of like, the second and third times the hip shop Leventeef sections play in the song, it also layers over like the. It layers like the It's TV times Leitmotif over it, and yeah, playing them both in the right hand was very hard, but it sounds great. I really like it. And then the Man of the Ancient Lyrics are like, well, that's showbiz, my friend. We play pretend, and it won't end now when the lights are finally bright upon my stage. So take your place and celebrate. What do you want? What do you want? We got it here for you. Drama, romance, and action. Yeah, it's really good. Steele is the one who voices Tenna in like Man of the Internet's Deltarune songs. He also voiced Sans in Undertale the Musical, which I think is really good range. I could not tell it was him. Namen Ramen, what's up? I would love to play for 24 hours, but not happening. Oh, if only. How you doing? Lovely, thank you. I wonder if because Shop 3 was in Chapter 5, but was a piano song before... That's a good point. Oh, dude, what if Waiting Room... What if Waiting Room is confirmation that Chapter 6 Hospital Dark World is happening? That'd be crazy. Yeah, exactly. I didn't even read the rest of your message, dude. No, you're convincing me. Oh, no. I think it's like, at this point, it's like 99% Holiday Mansion, 1% Hospital, but it's still a 1%. What was I going to say? Last Prophecy for sure is coming back. I mean, that's gonna destroy us. 7-4, I really hope actually appears in the soundtrack. Man Internet, let's go. Yeah, Man Internet always makes good stuff. I hope they can do more Chapter 5 songs soon, but I know Alex, the guy who runs the channel, has been busy. Could always be both. True, finally, 2 Dark Worlds in 2 different places. But then Chapter 6 is going to be short. Toby said it was going to be, like, focused on one aspect of the story. Chapter 7, Hospital and Shelter. Yeah. What do you think's going to happen in Chapter 7, Side B? Meat Factory. I am betting everything on this. I went to, like, an anime convention last weekend, and there was a really fun panel called Deltarune Theories, the good, the bad, and the stupid. I'm not going to go over all of it, but basically the presenter just made like a slideshow of their like favorite theories and the theories they thought they were like silly but interesting, and then theories they just thought were bad. And at the end, they opened it up to the audience, like, you know, shout out your favorite theories. We'll talk about them. I raised my hand, they called on me, and I just stood up and said, Chapter 7, Side B, Meat Factory. And everyone clapped. Like, but actually, though. I'm all in. I think Chapter 7 Side B is going to be, we're going to go to the bottom of the lake, we're going to go to the depths, we're going to find the place where the vessels are manufactured, which is the Meat Factory. It's going to be awesome. I am not a Chapter 8 truther, I don't think. Conformity Gates? No, you're true, actually. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I love Deltarune and I don't want it to end, but if we got a Chapter 8, I think I would kind of feel lied to. I would feel like, okay, Toby, you didn't do what you said you were gonna do and wrap up the chapter in 7. You didn't wrap up the game in 7 chapters, and I kind of based like a whole bunch of just like mental images, like, oh, Deltarune in 2028, 2029. And what do I do afterwards? You know, what projects will I start then? You know, what new pieces of media will I get into? If we get to Chapter 8, I'm going to be like, well, okay, Deltarune forever, question mark? Yeah, Meat Factory is terrifying, and there's some amazing remixes of it. Then we're going to fight one of the main characters. I think... I talked about this before. Popular theory forever has been Susie will be the final boss of the Weird Route, and she'll have Megalovania. I don't really see it anymore. I think with the way Chapter 5's Weird Route ended, any chance that we're like still gonna like... I really don't know if Chapter 7 Side B is even gonna involve the characters that we've come to know at all. I think it might just be something entirely new. Weird Deer Gaster. It's Flying Dutchman style, it's true. Tricky Tony isn't that tricky, I agree. Deltarune Infinity! On one hand, I'd love it if Deltarune continued for Infinity, but one of the main messages of the game is that things can't last forever, and I've really been internalizing that. So it would be really funny. 11 hours or 11 years, exactly. Yeah, I agree, Danny. But Chapter 7, Part 1 and Part 2, maybe. I wouldn't be as annoyed, I guess, even though it's functionally the same thing. Because I'm probably going to break the game. This is just me, like, ranting about something annoying. Like, a common theory has been... I don't want to play this, I mean, maybe. A common theory has been... the Weird Rod will end in a soft block, and there's like some evidence and foreshadowing for this. Someone posted like, "Oh, do you think this will happen in the Deltarune subreddit?" Which I still use, but sometimes it annoys me greatly. And a lot of the comments are like, "Wow, well, if the Weird Rod ends in a soft block, it's going to be a waste of time." And I don't think Toby would waste our time like that. I'm just like, dude, going back to the thought experiment, I always go back to like, what if Undertale released in chapters? If someone said in like Chapter 2, which would be like Ruins, or no, it would be Snowden. If someone was like, dude, what if the No Mercy route ends with like Kara, the character that we barely even know exists at this point? They come out of the computer screen and they slash you and they destroy the universe, and it permanently ruins your save file, so you always get a bad ending. People would laugh at them. They'd be like, Toby wouldn't do that. That's crazy. That's creepypasta. But that's what happens, and it's really good, and it's a great ending for the Genocide route. I don't think Weird Route ends in a soft lock is like inherently a stupid or a dumb, like a bad idea. I don't know, man. Connection terminated, true. 2029, true, true, true. Yeah, I could see Susie versus Chris kind of just being like a Susie versus Lancer thing where it is like it's like a mandatory fight, kind of more or less scripted, and then it ends without either of them like actually killing each other. 100% sure the pacing of his own found. He's never that publicly confident of how he thinks the game's going to be conceived. If the pacing of that's true. That's true. Tony just like with the biggest smile on his face, like these motherfuckers won't know. You just get hotland. You just imagine Chapter 5 is Core, which would Core is an amazing area in Undertale, but it's like 30 minutes long maybe, and it ends with the Mettaton, and in the No Mercy route, it ends with Mettaton Neo, which is like intentionally the worst boss in the game. People would be fuming. Weird about ending with the soft lock would be narrative and satisfying. I think it could be narrative and satisfying, but I also think it could be interesting and it could be done well. How could it be done well? I don't really know, but I don't think inherently it's a bad. I think there are some ideas that are inherently bad ideas, like Papyrus Knight. I don't see that ever working. I don't see Toby did not put in the work to make that at all satisfying if it happened, which it's not going to happen. But I don't think Weird Route ends on a soft lock is on that same level of like just fundamentally flawed. It's Heat's Flames, but it's true. That's why no one knows who the knight is, because no one can remember his name. Okay, I'm a little conflicted about doing this, but I've mentioned for a little while now that Flower Man is a cover that's coming out on my channel hopefully soon. I have something fun planned for you guys that I think you guys will really like for that cover, and because I hadn't uploaded it yet, I didn't really want to play it on stream, but I kind of want to. Again, this might be the last. I mean, this will be the last piano stream for a while, probably on this piano. So I do want to play. I've been practicing the song a lot. Hopefully this doesn't like spoil or ruin the eventual cover. I mean, I don't think it will. So, yeah, Flower Man coming up in a second, but interesting, Danny. Ralsei is the impossibility. There's lots of questions that probably need answering. That's fair, Electric. Noelle is definitely shaping up to the main character. I like crashed out about Crystal Knight fusion theory. I was just like, I don't get this theory. It's a disservice to Noelle's motivation and stuff. I talked with my friend Zephyros, who does believe the theory, and he was able to convince me like it could work. My biggest issue was just like, oh, if the knight is Noelle, I just do not understand why the knight is doing what it does canonically in the game if it's meant to be Noelle. Like, she wants to escape hometown, but all she's doing is fucking around in hometown and kidnapping people and trying to start the roaring. And I was like, how does this work? How does this compute at all? The general idea was like, well, maybe she's trying to start the roaring to create like a new reality or something. I was just like, okay, then you can escape hometown that way. Hello, awesome. Good to see you. Found a way out of it, true. She's a glitch hunter. Noel, hello, Zephyros. I was just talking about you and Crystal Knight theory and how maybe it's not a bad theory. There's a lot of compelling evidence for Crystal Knight theory, but my issues with it are more just like from a storytelling perspective. You can say the exact thing about Destiny. Yeah, exactly. We don't know anything about Des. Truly, we don't. Deltarune is not as we'll see. I swear if it's actually Crystal Amalgam, I will lose my shit. It's correct. It's correct. What do you guys think Chapter 6 will be about? What do you think the big reveal is going to be? I need to, like, fucking play songs, but I want to talk about stuff, too. Spooky Dude. I've been watching Spooky Dude. He's a pretty level-headed theorist, I would say. A cool-headed logician. He's a pretty level-headed theorist guy. He made a video being, like, talking about what he thinks Chapter 6 will be about. And he made the good point of, like, for the casual Deltarune fan, which is a real term that is not pejorative, which describes like normal people who play the game. A casual fan would not know who Des is at this point and not really have reason to be invested in Des. So if Des is the knight, then revealing who Des is, giving all the backstory, because Susie needs to learn who Des is. That was one of his big points. Susie's the audience surrogate. She needs to find out, and that's how we're going to find out. And that's how the casual player will find out. If Des is the knight, then revealing that who Des is, what her backstory is, and then you're like, oh yeah, she's the knight, might be too much in one chapter. The analogy I was using was like chapter 6 of Undertale would be New Home. We learned that Asriel was a character who had like this sad backstory, but only in chapter 7, which would be True Lab, did we actually learn that he's Flowey. So I don't know. I think we might have to prepare for like chapter 6 being very good, shorter, and kind of having reveals where it's like, okay, we kind of knew this already. We knew Des was, sister who got lost and stuff. I think if that happens, it'll still have very good reveals, but with how negative the people react to chapter 5, and for stupid reasons, in my opinion, I don't know. I'm a little worried. I know it's gonna be good though. I have faith. Rudy Knight confirmed. There is no game. It's true. Deltarune deletes itself from your Steam account. Papyrus Knight would suck ass. I would laugh so hard, but it would suck ass. Device theory, true. Yeah, the one important plot point was, what's Heat's Flame's name? What's this guy's name? I don't remember. Okay, I'm gonna play Flower Man, but we can continue talking. To watch the wide world from a can, way up high in the sky, with the sun in your eyes. Ain't it nice? The life forever for flowers. Yeah. That's way underestimated. Okay, I'm catching up on chat right now. Destin mentioned required dialogue rooms is a huge part of Chapter 4. If you showed someone the Chapter 4 level segment in isolation, they include Carol's dead missing kids, didn't you know? I would agree, but also remember that a casual player would play Chapter 4 and then wait a year, maybe forget a lot of what happens, and then play Chapter 5, and then wait another year and play Chapter 6. I don't know. I agree that a casual fan isn't stupid. It's just someone who doesn't think about the game as hard as a lot of us do, which is fine. No more fun chapters. That's crazy, Expo. I think I have heard about that. The whole game deletes itself. Piano Man. True. The instrumental break, like the... It's really good, man. Good-ass song. I'll talk more about it in a sec. Death Knight hasn't been set up to be satisfying yet because neither Death nor the Knight has real characterization. Yeah, exactly. The Knight has some characterization, but it's not very... Well, it's not as good as Flowey's, which I don't know if it's trying to be. I don't think it is. My very minor and kind of like maybe missing the forest for the trees reason I just don't think Carol's the Knight is for the very simple reason of in Chapter 4 when the Knight's about to summon the Titan, it laughs and it grows like extra mouths around him and starts laughing as Susie's like, oh, you can't do anything. I just don't think Carol would do that. From a character perspective, she just doesn't seem like the character who would like, I don't know, laugh and like showboat before she summons the Titan. I feel like if she was the Knight, she would kind of just be doing it out of like a... because she feels like she needs to do something even if it's unpleasant. Which, again, kind of is a very minor reason, but it just doesn't click with me. With his hands on the keys to play the melodies all night long. Yeah. Thanks, fams. A casual player has no fucking idea who Gaster is, which is another reason why I think Gaster will be relevant to the plot. I think he will play a role, but it will be as the shadowy figure, maybe the angel who controls Deltarune, which is a simulation. I don't think you will need to know that he's Gaster. I don't think you need to know that he fell in the core. I think for us hardcore fans who know who he is, it'll be very vindicating. We'll get a moment in Chapter 7 where it basically confirms it, but I don't think you need to know. I think that would be kind of stupid. Not stupid, but it wouldn't be fair if you would need to know about like a completely optional character to understand Deltarune's ending. And it's something I didn't feel like that back when Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 came out. I was all in on Gaster, and I still am. But we're on Chapter 6 now. Chapter 5 had like basically no Gaster crumbs at all. Like, if Toby wanted to make this a game where it's like this is about Gaster and this is his story, I feel like he's kind of missed the opportunity to do that. He could still try to do it in Chapter 6 and Chapter 7, but I don't know. I don't think how could she get to the church is a legit logical obstacle, but it would be weird for her to send Noelle to the kitchen to rate her, or worse, just to turn around and leave like, okay, Noelle, you gotta play along here. You gotta go into the kitchen, act like I'm about to yell at you, and then I'm just gonna bounce. I'm gonna fucking Sonic run over there. Noelle's in on it, by the way. They Aura farm, it's true. Caddy's dad being the Knight? Does Caddy's dad have one arm or two arms? Like, I can't tell from the sprite. Rather than, like, you could be like, oh, Carol's like a fucking edgelord in private, and this is how she really is, and she has no mask on. Like, when she has a mask on, but I just don't really get that impression from her. Jamal, I'm trying to summon Jamal into the stream by, like, you know, trying to discredit Carol Knight, because he's the biggest Carol Knight truther ever. I think Gaster will play a role even in the normal route. I think Chapter 7 Side B will flesh him out more, but I still don't think we're going to get like just concrete, no ambiguity, like confirmation at all. I just don't really see it. A catastrophic aura loss if he ever showed up directly in the game. No, he shows up on his pirate ship and he gains all the aura. He does have one arm, okay. I don't know. Maybe he grew a new arm in the Dark World. I don't know, fams. It could be Chapter 7 Side B. I don't know. I mean, well, no. With the reveal that Friend isn't actually intelligent and it's more like a species of cats, we could get like a Friend swarm battle, but I don't know. I want to see Aram come back, though. I love Aram. I went from I think Aram is fun and an interesting character, if you could even call them that, to I love this fucking asshole and I want to see them more. Solely because I like the theory that, like, the thank you survey and, like, the how long did it take her to smile survey was administered by Aram, because the person who answered the emails in those surveys talks a lot like Aram. They talk about, like, the flames in Chris's eyes, and they're just kind of very sarcastic and, like, sarcastic and mean. And it's just like, no, I love this motherfucker. Their response to where will it take place being by my side is just ew. They're like, no, shut up. Soul X Noel is gross. You should feel bad. Friend is a normal enemy, yeah. I could see that being like a Chapter 7 side B, like either mini boss or common encounter or something. Aram, I love Aram. I think so, yeah. I want to fucking play, but I also want to talk about this because I have been thinking about this a lot. I think Aram's role in the story will be the answer to all the plot loose ends that us hardcore fans care about, but casual fans don't. And I think they will be responsible for a lot of the weird stuff, unexplained stuff that in the past we attributed to Gaster, but I think Gaster is just too large scale to really care about. Like, you know, back in the Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, it's like, oh yeah, Gaster was the one who contacted, Gaster was the one who called Spamton, Gaster was the one who drove Jevil insane. Maybe Gaster's the one who drove Jevil insane by proxy, but I just don't see Gaster being like calling up Spamton on the phone being like, hey, you can be a big shot. I feel like that's more like an Aram thing. Why would Aram do it? I don't know. But I could see Aram being like, oh, Aram was the one who had control of the friends. They were the one who called Spamton. They were the one who did all this miscellaneous stuff. At this point, I don't think that, it's popular theory that Friend lured Des into the bunker because, like, the don't follow the pointed tail, and now there's the theory that Aram has control of the friends, so that would be Aram who actually led Des to the bunker. I just don't see it. Pulling out the same argument, a casual player might not even know that Aram exists because they're only accessible in the sword route, which is very easily missable. Tying such a major plot beat of, like, how did Des go missing to Aram, unless Toby reintroduces them in, like, Chapter 7, I don't really see it. I would like it, but I don't really see it. Strange someone's supposed to be Friend, true. Wingding Jasker. Best Knight theory I've seen was a fanfic where the knight is the alternate personality of Des. It also has Des's memories because it owes to Des. I like that, like a two-face kind of thing. Ego and ego or something. Aram is just, I love how they talk. It's very captivating. Yeah, that's so funny, Saga. Funny. Lost where the forest would grow, if the children followed the pointed tail. Yeah, I do think the person who made Jevil go insane was Gaster. I don't think he did it directly, though. I think maybe Jevil just kind of, like, happened upon, like, the aftermath of Gaster or some shit. Gaster's a busy guy. Okay. Just checking on something. The poor children. But yeah, going back to Flower Man, I don't really have much to say about the process of learning the song, because again, the actual cover is not out, and you guys will see what I have planned for it. It's a fun song. It's fucking hard. Like, when I play this song, I usually play it maybe 3/4 speed, which is a lot more sustainable. I can play it at full speed, but it's so fucking hard. It takes all my energy. I use Whoopinol's arrangement. I really like it. I like the left hand. I like how it jumps around the octaves, gives it some variety. Yeah, good song. I think it was Aang who suggested I play the Undertale main theme. Kind of want to hold off on that. I want to play like some more fun songs first. What other songs do I got though? I'm thinking. Because I did cover Dream Watchers yesterday. That's another like very emotional song I don't feel like playing right now. This is playing Second Life. Yeah, the sword route definitely foreshadowed for the weird route, true. Undertale LARPer. I like the fan art of Aram being like Sham's alter ego or like a split personality thing. I don't actually really believe it, but it's a fun idea. Yes, I do know some Undertale Yellow songs. Let me see if there's any I feel like playing right now. Sham boss fight doesn't seem likely. I feel like at this point we don't really have time for it. Like chapter 6, I don't even know if we're gonna go back to Castletown. It's gonna be very story focused, and then chapter 7, are we just gonna be like, oh, by the way, detour to fight Sham? I don't really know. Parallels to Christianity. Talk about prophecy and angels. What about a devil? Ooh, true. Asgore was like positioned as the devil in Undertale, but like as a sympathetic figure. Could be cooking. What else do I want to play? This would be fun. You know what? Fuck it. I'll play this one. It's always a good time. I don't know if I feel like playing any of the Undertale Yellow songs I know, but I will. I'll do something fun. Monster Kid is a cross. True. Jesus is canon. Can you play Guns Blazing? I mean, I never learned that one fully, but. I did want to cover that, but I never got around to it. It's a great song. Time to die. Say goodbye. Man, the Internet. Man, the Internet's cover of that song and End of the Line is like incredible. Some of their best work. Rejects his role. Took up. Yes. So, standing for Lucifer, fallen angel, cast out of heaven for not following his programming, i.e., God said you get one chance to find me, and you work for me forever. Lucifer took him up on that. First freedom also being cast out of paradise. Because that from. Yeah, I agree. Gaster is God. What would Gaster be? Would Gaster be God in this analogy? I could see it. Rousey being like the rebellious angel with the horns, of course. Very, very okay. I like that theory. Unreal is amazing. I agree. I kind of wish I made more covers for it. I always could just go back to it, but I feel like the Steam works. I don't even remember how to play it anymore. The Steam for making Undertale Yellow songs is kind of faded at this point. I could always go back to it, but I have other things to do. Moti. 10th level Lockdown is good. I never learned it though. By a dragon, true. That's core, I think, but whatever. Ba-da-da-doo. Meltdown, the Genocide version of Meltdown is like one of the best tracks in the game. Alright, we're gonna do an All Reliable. Thanks, Zeph. About the Dream Watchers cover, yeah, that was an emotional one. Got another cover coming out later today. Retribution could be fun, perhaps. Catch up on chat real quick. Especially since Rousey would like to leave the party, I could see Gaster forcing him to fulfill his role from the main. Oh, that'd be fucked up. Yeah, let's go. Insane in the Rain. Yo, True Saga? Oh my god. Catholic guilt? Praying to get away, fucked up. Internalized darknophobia, it's true. Yeah, it's really funny to imagine that Rousey is like, Angel, you know the ending. Please change it. We're just like, we don't fucking know. Tell us. I'm insane. See ya, fams. Hello, Fevor. I like your profile picture of Newbert. Yeah, I mean, I love this song. I already talked about it. I'm a little sad. I think my cover of this song might still. I don't know. It's one of the best Chapter 5 covers I've made. I'm a little sad I didn't include like the little flourish here, like so like in the actual song goes like the actual song has that little like flourish, but that's not in this arrangement. It's in Lupina's arrangement, which hadn't been published by the time I made this cover. But it's okay. I really like this arrangement still. The arrangement is by Deep Fried Slipper. Susie Manning. Shut up. I don't even want to hear it. I cannot play Second Sanctuary. I can play Third Sanctuary. I've gotten requests. It might have even been from you specifically to play Second Sanctuary. I could look up sheet music. I mean, it's probably very similar. Second Sanctuary. I think, yeah, the YouTuber I think is called Maelstrom Lyrics. They did an extremely good lyric cover of Garden of Hopes and Dreams. You can just look it up. I sang the lyrics for it on stream before, like last stream, but still, it's really good. Share with me your heart, share with me your dream, your eyes to see, and as we travel through the start to rain, with this fantasy, with you, stay with me. It's time we make our mark. Don't be scared, it's you, to run, in this place we call alone. It's all that we go, we're a family. Anything for you, my girl. Let's go and have some fun. Let the falling days go. To the end. No, I never could have called this world at home. I must admit that at times I got to feel like I'm alone. Always flowers seeking care from shore and shore. If I am to protect me, then I should play alone. Share with me your hopes, share with me your dreams, your eyes to see, and as we get through this, start to ring through this fantasy, and come play with me, tell me what I want. When that light comes down, and that shadows go, and my kisses that you know seem like fantasy. Then you love. Yeah. Very good, very good. My king. Hello, indeed. I think I found a glue. They make him weaker. True. Yeah, no, he's definitely sandbagging. I'm glad to be background noise, Acorn. Do your drawing needs. Okay, Second Sanctuary is like. Oh man, this looks hard. Yeah. Yes! Susie's calling. Yeah, we got Acorn in here. It's awesome. Do I want to play Third Sanctuary? I can try, I guess. So usually when I play Third Sanctuary, I have the drums playing. Do I want to try that? I don't know, maybe. God, playing with the drums is so fucking hard. Yeah, I'll try. It wouldn't feel right otherwise. Where are you? Third Sanctuary drums only. This is gonna give me like fucking PTSD. Am I doing this right? No, because no, definitely not. Yeah, it is. Up. Shit. The hard part about this is when I mess up, I don't know how to get back on. Okay. Okay, I think that's when it switches. Is it? Shit, let me start over. Impossible video game, dude. Good song, Impossible. Evil Lost Shelter. 1、2、3、4、5、6、7. Shout out to Rhythm Doctor. I don't know where to find it anymore. True. Organic. Blink twice at the drum. No, it's true. Zephyros is killing me in real life. Thanks, Acorn. This is a hard ass song. Forts. Forts is a good song. Fuck. I can fucking try, but evil ass song. Man. I really like Third Sanctuary. Low key, I still like Dark Sanctuary more. There was like a series of YouTube community polls people were doing. This one YouTuber was doing. Like, oh, rank your favorite song out of these for each chapter. And it was like, oh, rank your favorite overworld theme from chapter 4. And it was like Dark Sanctuary, Second Sanctuary, Third Sanctuary. And ever higher, because it is technically an overworld theme. Third Sanctuary was winning by like a comfortable amount. I voted for Dark Sanctuary. I still love it, man. Oh god, this looks horrible. Key signature changes, and this is fucking giving me a stroke. Fifth Sanctuary. I agree, not in from now on in Dark Sanctuary fucking like unrivaled, dude. 7 Sanctuary True. Okay, so that was Third Sanctuary, that was tough, and now here's another tough song. There it is. Pyth Sanctuary True. Avogadro's Numberth Sanctuary. I could be a lot better at sight reading. I was just doing the right hand in like a very simplified version. Still takes a lot of practice though. Sight reading is very difficult. Alright, let's do this. Transfinite Ordinal W. Batat Sanctuary. Sight reading Third Sanctuary would be insane. There's no way. Thanks. Favorite song from Chapter 5 right here. Talked about it on stream before. My favorite part of the song is like when the song really crescendos, like my favorite part to play on piano is that part is fucking incredible on piano. Like the way that the left and the right hand melodies just like weave in and out, so graceful, like so just light and carefree, transcendental. It's amazing. How do we feel about the revelation in the latest newsletter that fucking Flowery's theme is based on Toby's like misremembered version of the Full House theme? Wow. I agree. Not in, but so good. 2 5/8 squared. Yeah, I'm getting tired far too early. Maybe I will play some slower songs now. I've been kind of going hard. Sunset of Fort Sanctuary, true. Okay, Aang, I'm not sure if you're still in the chat, but I'm going to try to play track 71 from Undertale. I haven't played this song in a long time. This one so much. Yeah, no. Favorite song in the game. Favorite song Toby's ever made, maybe? Golden Ring. First ever second half. Best part of the song is like the. I like this first half's like simplicity. I like the second half's like power and emotion as we hear more about like the tragedy of the monsters. But that fucking reveal, Toby hard coded it into the game where while you're walking around like the bedrooms of Asgore's home in New Home, it always just loops the beginning of the song. But the moment you go into the basement, it's hard coded to start playing like the. And the first thing the monsters tell you when you get to the basement, you hear that is, then one day the human died. And it's like, oh my god, it's so good. Fuck. Best scene in the game. I'm so ready for like the Deltarune equivalent. Chapter 6, I'm sure, is going to be like that. Going back to stupid like Undertale chapter release theory, it's like Chapter 5 was core and it ended with like the Mataton fight. I'm sure we'd be like, oh, there's so many questions we need to answer. There's no way Toby can do this in 2 chapters. Chapter 6 just starts with New Home. We get this like the best scene in the game, which is just this like exposition dump that's like just so heartbreaking about Azrael and Kara's like story. And then in Chapter 7 we get more context about that story through like the True Lab and stuff. Like we're long overdue in Deltarune for like that kind of like exposition dump, emotional like gut punch moment where like we learn the truth about all these things. And I'm not ready. I'm gonna cry. If it's anywhere near as good as this scene, I'm gonna cry. Yeah. Never gets old. You think it looked so easy. It's not easy. This is a difficult song, but thank you. One thing for you to learn a song like this, God, this one honestly took like months back in the day. This was one of the hardest covers I ever made. I don't know how many takes, but it was a lot. It's when you click on my channel, this song is like my cover of this song is the video that starts like auto playing, and for good reason. I think it's one of my best covers. I'm not ready for it to be over. I agree. I don't want to do that, Lenda. I'm sorry. Usually when I play this song, I kind of sing along to Flowey Tale, which is the best video Man of the Internet has ever done, where it's the genocide route version of Undertale, where it's like slowed down and it's Flowey like singing about his story. It's perfection. It is my definitive lyrics for the song, which is kind of sad because they're incredibly depressing lyrics. But I kind of just tried to play the song like I would normally this time because I don't want it to be like super duper Saiyan. You make everything sound easy. I appreciate it, but please let it be known it's not easy. Piano is hard work. It's very worth it, but it's hard work. Just gotta practice. I'm gonna play this as well. I was gonna say this for the end of the stream, but I mean, if I'm playing slower songs right now, I might as well. Covered this yesterday. Very emotional. Don't say that, not envy. You just gotta keep at it. Yeah, I agree. Not in. I left a comment on the cover I uploaded yesterday. That scene is the hardest I've ever cried at Delta. Not in my playthrough. My playthrough, I was sad, maybe like teared up a bit, but I was just like so tired from like recording for like 11 hours that I don't think it fully hit me, but watching my friend Cookie play it a couple days later, I was like, God, I was a mess. I wanted to feel, to move, to know love in my limbs. But even if it ends, love will always continue. Thank you for watching our dream. It's so good. The darkness let us fantasize a higher form of consciousness. But it's time for this capricious reverie to end. We've had our nostalgia. It's time to move on. Oh, man. I don't get how people can say Chapter 5 was bad when it has a scene like that, dude. Yeah. On a related note, there's like this one YouTube community, this like YouTube channel that's like been posting like polls on their community page being like, oh, you know, what's your opinion on this character? And they were doing the flowers, and I was waiting for them to get to Blue so I could type up a little essay about how Blue is one of the best characters in the entire game. He got like 56% of people saying great character, 30% saying okay, which I understand why, but I cannot disagree more. I think it should be 100% amazing character because he's incredible. Genuinely, he is like along with Flowery, he is the through line of Chapter 5. He is the main vehicle through which the themes of the chapter and of the game as a whole, I think, are being expressed. He's the one wise enough to know that, you know, even when the lights come back on and they go back to being flowers, what happened and the happiness they were able to have was worth it, even if it was fleeting, because it happened. They were able to show their love for just a little bit, and that's enough for them to be happy. Blue is my goat. I wish he had more screen time, but it's okay. Yeah, Zephyros, there was when we were watching Cookie play together. Hello, random. Sounds good. I don't know. I think green is still my favorite, despite how much I'm glazing blue right now. Green is probably still my favorite, but blue is fucking up there. God, I love Blue. Such a good character. His relationship with Yellow is perfection. Feeds my yaoi soul. Character design is amazing. I love just how beautiful he is. How confident he is in his presentation. Someone was saying, like, someone replied to my comment being like, this is a comedy, not a tragedy, is like my biggest piece of evidence and foreshadowing that Deltarune will, at least in the normal round, have a happy ending. I agree. I definitely agree. I think Gerson is still the character who is the most important to... how am I trying to say this? I think Gerson is the character who embodies the themes of the games the most, because he's the one who says, like, you know, everything has to have an ending, you know, you don't need to be a hero, you don't need to have fate written in stone. You know, you can write a new ending, you can grab the white pen of hope and, you know, forge a new life. I think that is what the game is, like, overall going to be about. But Blue and Flowery are up there, and he's just like, no, these characters understand what the game is about. They know, and they are the characters through which Toby is priming us to accept these messages. Green's perfect, it's true. Green had like 80% of people saying that they were like an amazing character, just like, yeah. We finally did something right, guys. Humanity finally has a W. We all agree that Green is perfection. Aqua was leading. I think she had like 81% people saying amazing character, which is fair. She's the flower that. Honestly, does Aqua have more screen time than Flowery? I don't actually know, but Aqua's incredible. Fantastic introduction to all like the flowers like as a whole. Very deserved. Orange was the least popular. She actually had like 30% amazing character, 50% okay character, which Orange is my least favorite out of the six. I still really like Orange, but yeah, I can see why that happened. I'm sorry, Orange fans. Trying to see what I want to play next. I kind of want to continue playing some slower songs. I tired myself out at the beginning there. You know what? I pulled this out earlier. Reminds me of myself when I was a kid. Yeah, that's fair. Marigold the giant rat. New characters are always just kind. We're never gonna get one that's a huge asshole. The Frisk and the genocide route. Chris is kind of an asshole. Who's your favorite character overall, Queen? It's been 8 years of Deltarune, 5 chapters. It's been 5 years since Chapter 2 came out. Queen is still my number one. I love her so much. Let's try this. Till next time. Stream's not over, by the way. Rudy. He hates his family so much he's dying of cancer. Why are my comments in Chinese? I don't know. This YouTube has this weird like translate function now. Yeah, I agree. Chris is probably the narrator. Frisk and Chris aren't mute. They're just yeah, that's fair enough. Not truly mute. Link isn't actually mute either. They do. He does talk. We just don't hear it. What else do I want to play here? I'm not sure. I'll think about it. Hello, what's up? What's up, Zephys? Good to see ya. Yeah, Until Next Time is very underrated. Yeah, I agree. One of my big criticisms of Chapter 3, honestly, was I wanted a new menu theme and I wanted a new credits theme. Like, I don't know. Felt Toby was just reusing stuff, man. Wasn't a fan. Seems like Faint Glow is going to be the main menu music for the rest of the game, which is fine. But reusing Until Next Time in Chapter 3, I don't know. I'm like, could we have done something better? Shrew Saga. I think it's like it's a battle for control of who says what. Alright, I'll play this one. This is another classic, a new classic. How you doing, Zophis? On the topic of credits themes, that's how you do a credit theme for credits theme for a chapter, Toby. Good job. Chapter 3 needed something like that. Narakara debate. Toby doesn't have a set idea of what it is. Yeah, I agree. Agreed, Zophis. We're gonna have a fun-ass vacation. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, Darkness Falls versus Faint Courage. I don't know what that's about. I agree, not in the freaking piano collections are peak. I need to listen to more of them. Perfection. Agreed. Yeah, something fun. So, Jay Blitz, one of my viewers, asked, like, what's your top 5 favorite songs in Deltarune? I said, not very surprising if you've been on the channel for a while. My picks were Field of Hopes and Dreams, number 1. From Now On, number 2. Cyber's World, number 3. Garden of Hopes and Dreams and Sunset of Seven Suns tied at number 4, and Dark Sanctuary at number 5. Oops, all area themes except for From Now On. But then I was like, okay, I've said, quote unquote, oh, this part of this song is like top 5 best sections in a Deltarune song. I was like, what is my top 5 favorite moments in the Deltarune OST? And I think my answer is kind of similar, but there's a few new ones. Number 1 is the saxophone solo in Field of Hopes and Dreams. Favorite moment in the entire thing. Number 2 is the saxophone solo in fucking From Now On. Don't tell me I've forgotten how it goes. How does it go again? Number 2. Number 3 is actually where we diverge a bit from the top 5. Number 3 is the banjo solo in Hammer of Justice. That's number 3. Number 4 is the drop in Sunset of Seven Suns. Wait, is it? No. Number 4, that's really good, but I think my actual number 4 was the swung 16th note part of Hard Hopes and Dreams, though. That's number 4. The drop of Sunset of Seven Suns is really good, but I don't think I made their list. Number 5, and the reason why I brought it up, is the climax of this song. Those are my top 5 favorite moments in the Deltarune OST. I was struggling to think of number 5, but I was like, no. That moment in this song, when Susie lands in the Dark World and all the darkness are waiting for her, like, oh my god, it's perfect. No surprise that 3/5 of the best moments in the Deltarune OST are either from Good Hopes and Dreams or remixes of them. Best song in the game. Rules card, true. Give him Jevil. Oh yeah. Now I can listen to this. Don't die, Ducky. Thanks, Goose. Thanks, Not. Yeah, not in. Thank you. Yeah, the swing part is just so good. Oh my god, there's a great YouTube video. It just sounds like a bunch of really good dancing gifs for that. Just look up that one part of Garden Hopes and Dreams. It's the video with the guy going, it's so peak. Yeah. Zophis. Take a listen to this. I haven't played this song in a while. I can do anything. Metamorphosis. Did you beat Jevil last stream, by the way, Zophis? I wasn't able to tune into the end. When do you usually stream? I don't have a schedule, unfortunately. I just stream whenever I feel like it. I usually stream later in the day than this also, but yeah, no guarantees. It's just whenever. But I appreciate you guys showing up. I have about an hour, maybe a little more. I'm really hungry and I'm pretty tired, but I want to keep streaming. Packed him up, got him. Did you beat him through violence or did you spare him? Also, did you start chapter 2? I kind of hope you didn't because I really want to be around for that when you get to it. Randomizer, it's true. Later in the day would be like a midnight. I'm sorry. Time zone moment. Nice. Okay, you got the Jevil's tail then. So you did beat King, though. Nice. How are you enjoying the game so far, my friend? I also have a terrible sleep schedule. I haven't played this one in a while. Crystal Knight has a lot of thematic juice, because Noelle's trying to break free of her set path, but doesn't feel a different role. Yeah. Aesthetically, Crystal Knight is very, very, very compelling. I like it a lot. It spawned a lot of really good fan art. In some ways, it's very thematically interesting. There's just a lot of issues in its implementation, I feel. Semi-committing myself to a pacifist run. Nice welcome back to Since the Undertale days. I love the comedy. Yeah. Chapter 1 is fire. People always put Chapter 1 at the bottom of their rankings, but no. I mean, something needs to go at the bottom, I guess, but Chapter 1 is great. Do not sleep on Chapter 1. Chaos King is also a fantastic boss theme, and anyone who says otherwise is lying. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Be right back. Back. Chaos King underrated as hell. I agree. Hello, Rustbear. It's really good. He's got no bomb. I agree, Saga. That's true. We just don't know. Toby said we don't know enough. It's true. Except Papyrus Knight. Not a real candidate. I love you, Papyrus. You're my favorite character ever. Best Undertale character. But no. It's not happening. I'm looking for songs. Songs I want to play. Sure, I haven't played the song in forever. I'm just doing whatever. Any tips for an amateur pianist? Same tips that I've given before. Play songs that you like. Play slow. Play hands separate. Do finger exercises if you really want to. If you're able to, get a teacher. A good piano teacher will very much help you. It's practically textual, bro. All the evidence is right there. Stupid. The legend is fucking incredible, I agree. I like Papyrus is the Forgotten Man. I don't think it's... I think Papyrus is Deltarune's version of Gaster is more likely, but I do like that theory. Otherwise, I have no fucking idea what Papyrus is going to be up to. Shop 3, good choice. Thanks, guys. Hell yeah. Thanks, Elvis. I'll see you soon. See you soon, man. Looking forward to it. I like the theory. Andrew has posited that the people the Knight kidnaps are actually people the Knight wants to keep safe, either because they actually want to or because Chris asked them to. Because the shelter is a shelter. It's somewhere you go to stay safe. So, you know, the Knight tried to kidnap Toriel, got stopped by Undyne and just taking her there, maybe just because they didn't have anywhere else to put her. Then kidnaps Asgore, and why doesn't Chris tell Susie that, like, hey, we're actually trying to take them someplace safe? I guess because then they would have to reveal to Susie that they're working with the Knight, even if it, and because like whoever gets put in the bunker maybe is kept safe from the roaring, but then Chris would have to admit that they're trying to cause the roaring for whatever reason, and with the Knight. So I don't know. I like that because the idea of like the Knights capturing them so they can sacrifice them in like some ritual, kind of silly. I don't think it's happening. I mean, the mysterious caller in Chapter 4 says police sacrifice next week, but I don't know. We don't know who the caller is. We don't know if they have all the info. Wouldn't Chris try harder to get Toriel safe? Yeah, it's true. I mean, if you want to go with Chris / theory, they literally like down Susie and Rousey to try to get the Knight to win, so Toriel can get there. But then, no matter, even if you beat the Knight, Undyne still swoops in with and attacks with the spears, and the Knight has to, like, you know, kidnap her and get out of there. So I don't know. Why didn't the Knight try to kidnap Toriel again? Well, maybe Chapter 4, maybe the plan was for Toriel to go to church for choir practice, and that's when the Knight would scoop her up. But then Sans, intentionally or not, screwed things over by, like, inviting her into the shop when it started raining. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know if it's a good idea to play this because it's a very high energy song, but fuck it. Piss and shit theory? True. Most important theory. I was talking about the Deltarune theory panel earlier, so Zephyros was very good. Chris Slash is basically deconfirmed. Fair enough. I always thought that, like, oh, the slash is coming from the other direction. I felt like that was kind of weak. Maybe it's just Toby drew it weird. I don't know. I can't do anything. Carol toilet gif? The night slashing from the dark world and the light world have reversed directions. Interesting. The light world and dark world have reversed direction. That explains could be making the sun set in east. Interesting. Hello, Derarun. I like your profile picture. Ominous hospitality, true. Reverse direction theory, true. Hello, Fanimator. I've been playing piano for 20 years at this point. Pretty crazy. I'm gonna play an underrated Undertale song here. Underrated fucking song, honestly. My hot take, better than Can You Really Call This a Hotel? The original Hotel theme is better. I just like it better. It's nice, it feels nostalgic, it's comfy. Can You Really Call This a Hotel is trying too hard. Yes, Hotel. I was 6 years old when I started playing piano. It's crazy. Stranger Things moment. I agree. They reference, Live Report plays for like a tiny bit in Chapter 3. It would have been cool to get like a hotel reference. Yeah, sometimes it's just inconsistent. It's true. Oh, let's go. That's cute. That's cute, man. Alright, what else do I want to play here? Classic. I've never convinced anyone to play it anyway. I've heard about the video game. It looks fun. Chris loses a hand theory. There's a lot of games in my backlog right now. I want to play Endocopia. I just have not had time. I still need to stream myself replaying chapter 5. I might have time to do that in September. What on Susie theory? Do it now. No. True. It was like shit. Now I gotta keep this in mind. Hello, Andrew. I love you. Hello, what's up? The game's like 3 hours. Chapter 5 is the shortest chapter. We know this. You do the dummy song. I can try. I never covered that one, but I do know parts of it. Shit, okay, stay safe. Yeah. And then Dummy after 10 years HRT. Fuck, I don't know how it goes, but you know what I mean. Ba ba da ba da ba 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 ba. I love living in the Midwest. Oh man, yeah. Hope everything is okay. The jitterbug. Yeah, exactly, my. Bum, ba, dum, da, 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 dum. Yeah. Alright, see ya, Nodding. Appreciate you showing up. Same Fanimator. I play Lost Girl. I can do my best. I don't think I turned on the sheet music for that one, but I more or less remember how it goes. Something like that. It's getting bright outside, wow. Thanks. Alright, see you if ever. I think I got just about 30 minutes left. I'm not sure. I know I probably want to play one song in particular, but other than that, whatever I feel like. I don't think there's any Undertale Culture songs I would like to play that I don't have sheet music for. Sure. Got a couple more here. Ooh, hell yeah. Nah, that'd be awesome. So I covered this on my keyboard, but you can do it on piano as well. Not so well. Littleroot Town from Pokemon Emerald. One of my favorite video games. My good friend Fender is playing it on stream. Fender Fox VT on Twitch. Give it a follow. You play Katsune? I can try. Hoenn. I love Hoenn. Best generation. The Mike's the Jongler. Katsune might be difficult. How's this supposed to sound? Huh. Alright. do. Ba-dum-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Dun, da, 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 da. Yeah. I kind of like Airwaves more, but that's just me. I'm not. I'm looking up sheet music. I wish I could play stuff just by listening to it, but it's not a skill I have. There are some pianists who are really good at just learning by ear, and I very much respect them. It's a skill I need to get better at. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Batat leitmotif. Thanks, guys. Airwaves, my good. I got a few more songs in us, I think. Well, it's 5:30. So I still got time. I love the mics, it's true. I usually play My Castle Town and Town Called Hometown on these streams, but I play them all the time. Kind of want to get some variety. I don't have energy to play Hopes and Dreams, but I can pull up Snow in Town. That's a fun one. I have a shoe. Let me just grab it. Hello, Iwakan. Hope you are safe from the storm now. Yeah. Wanted to stream today for various reasons. Did it a bit earlier in the day than usual. Good to see you. Good to see you. Kind of want to try this. Hold on, it's not how the actual song goes. I'm trying to do something funny. There's a Siva Gunner rip called Prosecutor Papyrus's Pursuit, which merges Dating Tense and Pursuit from Ace Attorney. That's what I was trying to do there. But it's the exact same. The place where it rained, true. Bro. Yeah, it's about 5. It's 5:40 for me. Yeah, usually I stream at like 9, past 9, or piano streams like 8 p.m. ish. Fucking gaming and like I don't know, drawing and discussion streams on my computer are fucking like midnight or 1 a.m. All right, sounds good, Acorn. Appreciate you showing up. I will see you on the next Fender stream. A lot of sheet music here. I think I know what song I want to end on, but I'm trying to see if there's anything else I want to play before that. Sure. I gotta put all this sheet music back in the binder when I'm done, bro. I learned sheet music, long process, a lot of music theory, like courses. It's not easy. Learning sheet music is a skill that takes a lot of practice. I'm gonna end the stream at 6 p.m. my time, which is like 15 minutes because I'm hanging out with some friends around like 7, and I gotta get time to like prepare. But this has been very fun. Glad I could spend today doing this. I agree. This track is amazing. Waterfall. Hello, Mimi Lo-Fi. What's up? And also, hello, Wings Gaster. Am I like matching up with the imagination thing you had? Crazy. I got a few more songs with me that I'll probably on the stream. That's a crazy Mimi. I don't know what that's about. Thank you. I can try sight reading another medium. It's one of my favorite Undertale songs, but I never learned it. It's a really hard song. That is Last Train Home by Pat Metheny Group, as made famous by JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Very good song. Hello, Evan. Another medium. How fast is this supposed to be? Hellish difficulty, true. Part yes. Part 3 ED. Yeah. The genocide version of Another Medium and Core are very good. Alright, I think I'm going to play this last song, which this is the song I recorded earlier today that I'm going to upload, but I'll play it on stream as well. And on the stream. This has been a lot of fun. Appreciate you guys showing up, man. Sky's forever blue. Yeah, it's a cool idea. Wakan, the Weird Red credits like takes. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll check that out. Wakan. Thank you, Board Doodles. Yeah. I'm ending the stream, but I will say, yeah, the song is "Skies Forever Blue" by Toby Fox and Itoki Hana. It was published in like 2020 or something, or 2022. Was revealed to us in like a newsletter. It's really good. You know, the music video is animated and drawn by Omocat, who made Omori. Very, 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 very cool crossover. Very emotional song. Very like relevant to like me moving soon. Not permanently, but me moving soon and not being able to play on this piano for a little while. But I'll be back. And I mean, on your guys' end, my phone is about to die. But on your guys' end, not much will change. I have an electric keyboard. I will buy an electric keyboard in Uruguay once I move. So I'll still make covers. I'll still stream. We don't have the city in the background, but that's okay. But yeah, this was a very fun last piano stream in this specific condo and apartment. And yeah, again, thank you guys so much for showing up. Cover coming out later today, and yeah, see you all next time. Bye-bye.